Yeah, this is worth doing. Now, I said 5 million, let's say, is in central Tennessee. Is that a reasonable number? Well, for the United States, the typical person. How are we going to know that? Well, let me give you a back-of-the-envelope type of calculation that shows you it. Well, it seems like a lot of money. It's pretty reasonable. So you take it. This is only for young people. I'll come back to that issue. We take a young person. Make the following calculation. Say the typical income in the United States is $40,000, approximately. Annual income. Okay. Now, in the early literature, really very early literature on the value of life, like there was a famous book written by an actuary, Alfred Blackstone. It was really important work in the fundamental theory of demography, what's called steady state theorems on age distribution. But he wrote a book, The Money Value of Man. And he just looked at discounted earnings. We don't want to do that. We want to look at full income. Well, so we have to add the amount spent in the household. Well, how much? Well, we know 40 hours a week is spent in the marketplace, and what, 128 hours a week is left over, right? 168 hours a week, so 120 hours a week, but you know, a lot of that we would call maintenance maybe, like sleeping, personal care. So I take like 1.8 times the hours at work and multiply that. So that means I would add to this 40,000, 1.8 times that for the value of the household time. So what's 1.8 times 40,000? That's 72,000, I think, right? So plus 72,000 for L, okay? This is earnings, so it's WM. This is L. And I get like 100, let's say 110,000. It's 112,000, 110,000. That's my annual value. That's a lot of money. You think of 40,000, how am I ever going to get to 5 million? But I don't have 40,000. I have 110,000. Now discount 110,000 at no, not quite yet. Not quite yet. I was going to say, but there's a step before the discounting. What's the step before the discounting?
Growing.
Pardon me?
Growing. A growing rate.
Grow it?
Yes, because your earnings are going to grow.
Okay, yeah, maybe. Well, let's think of it as Spain, stagnant. No, it could be. It could be grown. Okay, so you'd grow that up. But that's not what I'm thinking about. But you could be. I mean, it makes some sense. It could be growing over time. If you had a, kind of know what the growth rate is. But what, in our analysis, haven't I captured? Gamma. So, I have to, this is full, what I have now is full income, full consumption, approximately. But I have to then multiply that times 1 over gamma. So in the study, there's a paper written by Phillipson, myself, and Rodrigo Suarez. And what we used for, we used some international comparisons of full income, taking account of life expectancy and then comparing equality and so on. We use gamma equal, based on the literature, gamma equal to 1/2. Right, so I mean, that is a figure that is not fully pinned down by any means. Let's say gamma equal to a half. Right? So 1 over gamma is 2. So times 1 over gamma equal to 2 times this, that gives 220,000. So this is the full income. Now we have, this is a measure of the utility each year, 220,000. So now we're talking about, real money. But that's going to be discounted. So this is an annual gain. So let's discount that at 4%. So we have to multiply that times 25, right? Roughly, this is like for perpetuity, people living a long time, and it's roughly, you have to multiply that times 1 over r. 1 over r is 4%, it's 25. All right, so now we take 1 over r, 1 over little r, that's equal to 25. We times all that, and then we get times 25, and we get, what? What do we get? That's right. 5 million. 50, or roughly $5 million. Right? 200,000. 200,000. Yeah, 200,000 times 25 would be 5 million. So roughly $5 million. So we're getting up there to the right numbers. Now, of course, these are rough calculations. Gamma may not be a half. Interest rate maybe it's 5% rather than 4%. So but still, you can get a number in the right ballpark. So this back of the envelope calculation is very useful. It convinces a skeptic that these numbers make a lot of sense. 3, 4, I'm not saying it says 5 million, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 even. Those are right ranges.